Okay, guys, going to review our film session with the snapper and holder and kicker, everybody together. I'm going to let this thing kind of run a little bit just so you can see it, and then we'll come back and break it down, analyze, and make some comments for all of you. So here we go. So let this thing run. I'll try to cue it up so you can kind of see everything. Okay, right back to the very beginning. I'd like to try to have you guys do, whenever you're all doing this, let's practice it like it's in a game. Okay, so just like the holders and the snapper on the left here and the college guys, right here on the right, Ryan, go ahead and be down in your stance, in your holding stance. Go ahead and get down in your stance. Right as soon as Tucker's coming up to line, mark his spot. He's already got the block there, so we know where the spot is because he's got a block there. The kicker on the left here, they're kicking off the ground, so it's important when the kicker walks up there, he's got to put his foot there. The kicker on the left, the college kicker, he'll put his foot on the ground, and that way the holder knows where to put his finger to spot the ball. Right? He's already got the block down, so you already know where it's going to be spotted, but it's still a good practice for you to already be in your stance, holding stance as he's marking his spot. Just go ahead and get there. You guys do this, simulate just like in a game. So once that's done, then Tucker, you're going to start your steps back. Looks like you're all aligned pretty good. And Tucker, over since some of the first times you and I've been together, now I notice you're kind of doing your steps a little different. Okay, and if that's working for you, fine. But it's just something that's you've kind of adjusted on your own, looks like. But right here, so you're starting back with that left foot. And see the kicker on the left here, the college kicker, he starts with your right. So generally you start with your right, your kicking foot. So you're starting with that foot, but you're taking an extra step, I've noticed. So there's one, two, three, and then you take a fourth step. Actually, you take four steps back, and then your fifth step is the alignment step, like the kicker is on left. So see how you can kind of see how it lines right here. See, watch the kicker on the left. There's his one, two, three. His fourth step gets him aligned. Once he checks his alignment, he's only three steps back. Okay, now watching yourself here. Watch you, Tucker. You're going one. You start with your left foot, so that's an extra step there. So one, two, three, four, and then there's your fifth one. So when you come back right here, after you've aligned, and you've aligned good, you've aligned well here. You're doing what you're supposed to do. You're right there in the middle. Right foot right lined up there. His right foot's right there too. There's the point of placement. There's the target. There's the foot. Foot, point of placement, target. You're doing a good job there. So you're lined up very well. It's got the extra step. What that does, Tucker, it's got you deeper. So you're going to obviously be a little bit deeper. And now, what's the lateral steps? You're checking yourself on the lateral. And look, we talked about this. Look how wide your lateral step is. Real wide. So not only are you a step back, but now you're going wider. There's his second one right there. See the difference? You're consistent. And remember what I told you before. See, you're turning, see your left foot? See how you're turning it right there? What's your left foot? You're turning it before you get there. What's the college kicker? He keeps his foot straight. See, they're identical steps. So Doug, you can fix that real quick. Just keep that foot straight. So you're turning it, and that's going to kind of alter. It's minor, but it could be significant in terms of the overall picture when you're trying to make your approach consistent. So you can see right here. So by doing the lateral steps like the kicker on the left is, he keeps his feet exactly pointed straight ahead. And then right here is when he turns his foot right there. Okay, so right here, watch how the left kicker on the left, he'll turn his foot right there. And he's aligning it. Remember, he's aligning it right towards where it's going to plant. He's aligning that foot, and it gets his whole body, everything in that same direction. Okay, so you're getting there. That's what your foot. Now you've got your foot kind of. It looks like it's kind of aimed over here a little bit. We need to get it aiming right there because that's when it gets. That's where it's going to go. And I'll bet right when you start, you straighten it out. Let's watch it real quick. See how, look at now, you're going straight toward it. See how you bring it from there, and now you're going straight toward it. And watch his on the left. His is there, and it just stays right there. It's a very short jab. Okay. All right. And so Tucker, you're here. Look at pretty good position here. Let's see, you got the eye contact. Now you're in pretty good stance right there, Ryan. You guys have lined up on the ball pretty good. There's the ball right there. He's lined up there. There's the football right where Mason's got the football. You're all lined up good there. Tucker did a good job on his alignment. Tucker, the biggest thing is you got the extra step and you're taking wide lateral steps. So what that's doing is putting you further from the ball in more of an angle. Okay. So as opposed to being, you're right there, you could more likely be almost like right here, and you can see the angle will decrease. Not to mention you're getting further from the ball from this direction too. You can kind of see it right here. I've tried to get you guys kind of lined up about the same size. Look at the kicker on the left. You can see how much farther you are from the football, from the width, and not only width, but the depth. So that kind of explains why when you take this jab step right here, see right here, you've got yourself in your good, you're in a stance, pretty good stance. I think you kind of bowed a little bit here, Tucker. Just kind of be straight. See how he's straight up from the back of the heels to his neck? You're kind of going here and you're bending a little bit at the waist. Try to just keep your whole body straight, okay? Your whole body, back of the heel, back of your neck. All you have to do basically, just don't bend at the waist. Stay like he is right here. See, he's not bent at the waist. He's straight up and down, whereas you're kind of bent right here. So straight up just a little bit there. And then right here, I believe what's kind of happened to you here, Tucker, and again, if this is working in the game, you guys stick with it. This one times up pretty good here. And right there, Ryan, make sure as soon as that ball is snapped, Ryan, get that left hand up. Get the left hand up to catch it, Ryan. We're trying to get him to cue on that hand, okay? So make sure as soon as, I know it doesn't, right about that hand ought to be coming up right now. It's coming up. So he's kind of cueing on. I know, Tucker, you must be kind of seeing that ball because you're kind of going before that hand comes. So a little combination. Ryan, just as soon as that ball snapped, take the left hand and come right up. As soon as it snapped, get the left hand up there. Okay, and then Tucker, you're kind of, I think, look how big your jab step is compared to the college kicker. See how big that step, it's turned into a whole step. That's not really a jab, that's a whole step. And you're having to do that. Look at your body lean. You're having to do that because you've got yourself back so far. Now, again, we're in the middle of the season. You do what you feel comfortable. If this is working and you all were kicking the ball good, then you stick with it. But anything I'm mentioning here on this video that you guys can help maybe adjust and enhance your timing and your consistency, then you do that. You guys do that yourself, okay? Make sure you're comfortable. Do not feel you have to do anything. I'm just coaching you here to try to educate you and compare you with some of these college guys that have done a whole lot more. So watch right there. And you can kind of see right here. See right there, Ryan, watch when that ball comes. See, look at the holder's hand. See how much quicker it is? He just makes a habit. The ball comes to get the left hand up. The kicker's cueing on that. Right here on yours, you've got it. That ball's almost already. See, it's there. It's in the air, coming to you. That's when you come up, and you're athletic enough. You can do it. You can kind of bring it up here kind of quick. But again, Tucker needs to cue on that hand. He's cueing on that hand, so when he sees that hand, so he's kind of modified it a little bit here to kind of get there in time. He's kind of starting early. Plus, he's at a little further distance than this kicker on the left. So you can see your body angle. See how you're leaning way out there, Tucker. So we got the ball placed here. Pretty good similar position there. Getting that ball down, and you can see again around we talked about, make sure, see how the kicker, the holder on the left is leaning the ball. I'll kind of zoom in here a little bit for you so you can see it. He's kind of leaning the ball right there, slightly toward him, just slightly. If you can, try to get that lean towards you so it helps Tucker, okay? And you can look at his hand. It looks like almost you've got your palm on top of the ball. You actually do have your palm on there. Look at the kicker on the left. Look how low he's got his hand there. And let's kind of go back just to show you the target. Look at his target. See what we're talking about? Look at the target. How low his hand is to target for. You help Mason out. Let him give him that target. And we worked on this. You might have that. Get your hand here instead of there. Get it down a little bit lower, just like his here, because you want that ball coming right in there. It's coming right on the inside of your knee, right where your elbow on your left arm right here. It's coming right toward that elbow and that knee. You want the ball there. So try to put that arm down more in line so he has a straight shot right at it right there. Mason does a good job. You give him a target, he's going to hit it. So it helps you guys there. And again, Mason, we talked, you're doing it, looks like on your snap, you're not moving your feet. You don't have to see like the college guy, you're both doing it pretty similar. You don't have to slide those feet back. That's plenty power with your arm and your snap of your hands right there on the ball. And again, Ryan's a good athlete. That ball comes back at him a little bit. He can still handle it, but it's a whole lot easier. He catches it right in this area right there. And then all he has to catch it, and at the same motion as he catches it and gives with the ball as he catches, he just brings it right down and puts it on the block. So again, you guys did a good job yesterday working on this. Your timing's good, and you're all making the adjustments based on each other's ability there. And I just covered some things. You all use them if it helps you. Again, you all kicked really well yesterday. You all hit the ball. You are very accurate. We talked again about how you handle the hashes. They're no different. It's the same exact kick. You guys are just lining up. It's the same exact kick. So no matter whether you're kicking this direction right here for Tucker, he's going to have his alignment just like this. If it's on the hash, it's just like this. Over on the right hash, it's just like this. And all these are 90-degree angles. And all that assures that he gets in that same spot and distance from the ball every time he kicks it. So it's all he's got to do. It's the same kick. It's just angled in a different position. Everybody does everything the same. Nothing changes. So really work on these things, guys. Again, you're all a great unit. You're working together. You have good questions. You're studying it. Try to better yourself and just keep working at it. And you all win those football games.